Well, this morning on Job Shop, we're talking about using social networking sites like Twitter, Facebook, and MySpace as job hunting tools. Joining us is James E. Wright, a human relations specialist who is actually a job hunter himself, to share exactly what he's learned. And a lot of people, first of all, welcome to the show. A lot of people think that Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, that they're primarily entertainment sites, but you say they really can be useful in finding a job.
Exactly. I think that's the biggest misconception about these sites. 93% of recruiters state that they use these online sites to find top talent. And then 72% of those recruiters also state that they will increase that usage in the next year to find that talent.
So how do you effectively utilize these relatively new tools in finding a job?
The first thing to keep in mind is that you want to keep your profiles professional, that you never want to post anything that a potential hiring manager might see that could be seen as offensive. Exactly. Make sure that all your information is updated in a proper fashion, because we've noticed in search results that people who have updated information actually get hits a lot quicker.
And we've also heard a lot about sites like LinkedIn and Visual CV. What are they all about, and how useful are they really?
Yeah, Visual CV, well, let's talk about LinkedIn first. LinkedIn is a professional networking site that has approximately 50 million users in over 200 million countries. And so these sites are a facilitator of allowing you to network with people that you've probably never had access to before. Visual CV is an extension of basically that site, I think, where you take your resume and you can exploit it on the screen in a three-dimensional way. So you can now actually showcase, if you've done presentations or video, to a hiring manager. They can not only see your work and read about your work, but they can say, you know, I really think this person, instead of me wanting to bring them in just to have a conversation about their skill set, I want to talk about how I can actually hire you.
Are there privacy concerns with these sites?
Definitely.
Okay, so how do you deal with that?
You want to make sure that you're very sure about what you're posting. I never would put anything that your private information, such as banking account information. I think LinkedIn hasn't had too many of these issues, but Facebook and Twitter have recently seen viruses where they've come across people's desktops asking them for personal information. So you want to make sure before you click on anything that you know about that, because there's a possibility you've been given out information that has nothing to do with the job search.
And what about blogging?
Blogging is extremely important. It gives you an opportunity to showcase your talent so that you become an industry expert. So no longer are you a consumer of information, but you're now providing information to people so they can notice you a little bit better and realize that, okay, maybe he knows what he's talking about.
Very good. All right, James, thanks so much. We really appreciate you coming in. And on our website, myfoxla.com, you'll find links to James' various social networking destinations to give you some examples of how all of this would work for you. Just go to the Job Shop tab, myfoxla.com.